Rory Kinnear, 43, has opened up to Express. Co.uk and other media about playing real-life neo-Nazi Colin Jordan in the new series Ridley Road. Colin was a leading figure in post-war neo-Nazism in the UK, as Rory admits the role came with its difficulties. In the 1960s, Colin was known for his use of the styles and symbols of Nazi Germany. He led organizations like the National Socialist Movement and the World Union of National Socialists. He also advocated for what he called universal Nazism. The historical figure plays a big role in the new BBC series Ridley Road, inspired by the anti-fascist 62 group. Beginning on Sunday evening, the series is set across 4 parts. It follows a young Jewish woman named Vivian Epstein, played by Agnes O'Casey, as she infiltrates the far-right movement. While the series version of Colin is fictional, Rory opened up about the difficulty of portraying him. Speaking about taking on the role, the actor explained, "Well, I guess you do have to put yourself into somebody's shoes fairly wholly when you're playing someone. And when the views of those people are so at odds with one's own personal views, and also when you can see the devastating effects of those views, then it's difficult to want to give them full weight. But that's what you have to do. And you have to see, essentially, what he was getting out of it, why he was doing what he was doing. You have to be at least generous enough to consider for him that he was doing these things for what he saw to be the greater good." However, Rory went on to admit this was a challenge for him when embodying the role. Jane Fonda on what she thinks happens when you die. And it's uplifting. Insight Benny Lancaster reveals how Rod Stewart convinced her to conceive. Video Sharon Stone, 63, steals the show in sequin dress. Pictures, he continued, "Now when those things are that sort of actively antithesis to how you see the world, it's a challenge. You have to give it full weight to be able to responsibly represent the person rather than necessarily give them a two-dimensional villainness that is too easy to dismiss. I think the more real and the more ordinary someone like that is presented, then the more terrifying or the more seriously you have to take them." Rory also explained how he has played similar characters in the past. The James Bond star admitted he actually ended up playing 2 far-right characters one after another. He continued, "I did something which finished at the beginning of March, which we were filming out in LA, which was the second iteration of Penny Dreadful. I played an American-German expat, who was grappling with whether or not he would have to become part of the Nazi Party. And so the last thing that I filmed before the pandemic struck was having to give the Nazi salute. And one of the first things I did, in returning to work in a different character, was having to give the Nazi salute. I did wonder what it was about me or indeed my face that landed me so squarely within this casting bracket." Ridley Road is available to watch on BBC One and BBC iPlayer from Sunday.